Hey Shooby-Doodlers, this is a kind of shout-out thing. I've been really, really busy this year, and I'm behind on doing things. So I'm sort of taking a month off. I'll put the odd video up, but I'm not going to bother about sticking to schedules, as I say, schedules that you probably say. I've got ideas for kind of a new approach to things when I get started up again. So that might be exciting. Now, I've had a message from Mo Gutty on my How to Use a Sketchbook video saying, I took a painting to an art contest when I was 12 years old. It was stolen and I never recovered it. I don't use or carry a sketchbook around for fear of running into the despair of seeing my creations disappear again. How can I cure my heart from this? Thank you. Love your shows. I think you're taking this all too seriously. I think there is an idea of the artist being a creative genius, and somewhere within the artist there is a creative genius. Your sketchbook is just a notebook, okay? It's just a piece of paper and wrapped up with 2 bits of cardboard around the outside. If you lose it, it's really tough. If you write your name and address and email number inside it, most people are actually very honest, and if they find it, they will get in touch and they will make sure you send it back because they're aware of how precious it probably is to you. If you lose it, it's tough. Move on. But don't not do a sketchbook because you might lose it. That is just ridiculous. Don't breathe in case you catch a disease. Say that for so many things. Don't drink because you might drown. There are so many possibilities. Learn to look after your stuff, okay? You don't say how old you are. If you took a painting to an art contest when you were 12 and it was stolen, it may not have been stolen. You might have been told it was stolen. You might have been, maybe it wasn't stolen. Maybe it kind of, got thrown away by accident when they were clearing up and they told you it was stolen. And you build a whole kind of edifice of fear and worry on top of this. If you want to draw, just draw. If you're worried about it being a really expensive sketchbook, buy a cheap sketchbook. Buy lots of small sketchbooks. So if you lose one, you're only losing a small amount of, work. So if you're buying a huge, great big sketchbook and you lose it at the end, then obviously you've lost an awful lot of work. But your finished work is not the sketchbook, okay? The finished work is the piece of work that you sit down and say, this is now my piece of work. This is my piece of genius. The sketchbook is just building up to that moment when you're ready to do the work of genius that you can refer back to. It's where your ideas come together. And sure, it's really good to have that book there with all your ideas in, and if it does get lost, it's a shame, but they are mostly still up in your head. Tell yourself, if somebody steals your sketchbook, well, how wonderful is that somebody thinks that it's good enough that they want to steal it and possess it. If then they are getting some kind of weird kind of enjoyment out of it, and so you've helped somebody along in life. Look at it that way. Turn everything around if you can. Look at it from a different angle, okay? Just get over it. I think you're possibly using it as an excuse not to do the sketching and not to do the work. Does that make sense? I'd also like to say hello to Tarzan Armour, who says, "Hey Shoo, before I felt like I couldn't draw at all, especially when I saw my friends' drawings, but then I watched your videos and I drew some things and soon I was begging my mum for a sketchbook. Thanks. I would also die if you replied." Well, here we are. I'm replying, but you've got something clicked in your preferences on your channel, which means that I can't actually reply to your message. So there we are, I'm doing it here. And that's really great to know that I've inspired you to go off and do some drawings. So that's all for today. I'm just going to do, if I do any videos this month, it'll be quick little chats like this. So maybe put some questions and thoughts and things like that in the comments box below, and maybe we'll have a kind of discussion over the month of July. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you did, why not go and have a look at another one of my videos or try the mystery drawing. Make sure you're subscribed for new drawings every Monday and Friday. Check out my website shoorayner.com, and why not get my new book, Everyone Can Draw. In the meantime, keep drawing, practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye bye.